Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Nisha, are you muted?
I was muted.
You
Now
were
I'm not.
muted. You're usually speaking.
So, welcome to the Ugly Cat Studio. You didn't mention who we are. We are the Ugly Cat Studio.
Yep,
Catherine Hébert, who draws things,
me.
and Misha, who does not draw things and just heckles you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So today, I have it on good authority. You're painting the famous Jimothy the raccoon.
Yes, I wasn't planning to paint him, even though he's very, very cute. And then he kept coming everywhere. And then I saw a baby picture of him, and I was like, you know what? I think I need to paint Jimothy. So today, that's what we're doing. We're gonna do a Jimothy. So I've started doing just a couple of sketches to see where I wanted to go with that. And there's two options for the poses. There's the classic Jimothy pose where you clearly see his long, spidery legs. That makes him you really see his shape. Whoops. You really see his shape. So
This is
that's,
also the one that everybody and their grandma has drawn.
yeah, exactly. But also, who cares? And also you see squished little face, which is pretty damn cute, and I can exaggerate his feature a little bit, maybe curve his nose a bit more like this, and then that is very cute and very Jimothy. Or I could go with something like this, but he's kind of more like hunched down, but we see his face. So I'm kind of not
I,
sure.
I'm voting for the second one, just because
Yeah.
it's like a switch up. Other people aren't painting it, you know.
So the silhouette kind of sucks on this one, but we see his face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to maybe play with his legs a little bit. Can I make him walk, and maybe he could hold something in his hand, or just something to make him a little bit less generic Jimothy, but also that we can see his shape.
Yeah.
But we could also play with adding some more stuff to this guy. Is he holding with his little paw is it a bindle? Like he's
Like
going
the
on an adventure kind of thing. That could be cute. And I don't think people have done that. At least I have not seen it.
Well, let me Google Jimothy Bindle. No, when I Google Jimothy Bindle, I get weird paintings of an ant with a bindle.
So I'll take a couple minutes, play with this one, see I can find a silhouette that works better, and then we'll decide if I go with bindle Jimothy or
Full frontal Jimothy.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just found an AI generated Facebook post of full frontal Jimothy holding a beer.
That's not what we're gonna do.
No, but his pose does lend itself to the holding of things. Is my point.
Okay.
So I still vote for this one, the one that you have up already.
Okay. I like the idea of him having a bindle and going on an adventure.
This one could have a bindle.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see if I'm just gonna put the layers a low opacity for reference, and I'm gonna draw over and see if I can find if I can find another just extend his legs, maybe standing up.
I like his egg-shaped torso that you've sketched out. So I was looking up Jimothy facts.
Mm-hmm.
And today I learned that, you discovered earlier today that if you Google Jimothy, you get a little Jimothy cartoon that runs across the screen.
Yeah.
But you know the background screensaver? The background screensaver on Roku TVs with the cityscape with stuff. Jimothy's in there. They added Jimothy to the Roku City.
We'll have to find him tonight.
Yeah, we don't have a Roku anymore.
No. You don't have one in your
No.
office?
Oh, that's true. I do. My TV is a Roku. I will turn it on and see what I see. Here, you want to cut over to me for a second?
Sure. You ready?
No, I am not. Give me a second. My computer is being stupido. There we go. You can see him now.
Okay, I can switch.
Yeah.
Let me also turn it on for the good people of Instagram. Okay. Oh yeah, he's there. Look at him. So cute. That is very cute.
It is very cute.
Okay. His little ears like this. I don't know. I feel like he's so bunched up in this one. I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not
that's his thing. The bunched up in this.
Yeah. But like, it makes him not like. It doesn't read Jimothy as much.
I'm gonna just let you know that the vertical video was weird and it was showing stuff that wasn't the iPad.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, let me fix that. It's the app for the camera for the phone. For some reason, it's not in the same angle as usual, so I flipped it, but I forgot to flip it on the vertical scene. So
Yeah.
let me. I think it's gonna be this one. This is live troubleshooting. Great. Transform. Flip 180, I think. Does it not work at all?
Well, it's on a delay, so I can't tell.
Sort of, I can tell that it didn't do anything. Oh, because I didn't do the right. Okay, shit. Give me a sec. I didn't do the right thing. So, okay, that we're back, and it's. I rotated the iPad screen and not the actual like top-down camera. So this one, if I do rotate 90 degrees, there we go.
Sweet.
Thank you for letting me know. Yeah.
The Instagram feed is always flaky, so I added a link to our live feed, our Twitch and YouTube feed on the Instagram live, so that people can move if they would like to.
Sounds good.
So you're complaining about his bunch uppedness, but that's kind of the essence of Jimothy.
Yeah, but I feel like this one is not like this image doesn't. Let's put it in the reference here so we can see the image I'm looking at. It's this guy. Like, even the photo, I think, doesn't have the like essence of Jimothy, I feel.
I disagree, but you're the artist. We defer to your judgment.
Well, I don't know if everyone does, but at least you do. Okay. So that's our Jimothy here. And let's see. Oops. Keeps not being on the right layer. Well, let me see if I can make his bindle cute.
What do you think he has packed in his bindle?
I think he has cotton candy.
That seems like not a great thing to carry.
Okay, I'm gonna just separate that a bit. I mean, that's pretty cute.
It is very cute.
He's going on an adventure. Okay.
Apparently, there is a Jimothy fan community that has theorized that there may be an impossibly long raccoon named Jimothy. The University of Washington gave him an honorary degree, so he's actually Dr. Jimothy.
That is that is fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna refine this a little bit just because it's a bit rough for the shape, and then we're gonna start the actual painting.
Oh, the university even posted a picture of Jimothy holding a like a um, diploma and having the square hat.
He's going on a trip to celebrate his degree.
Like when you graduate and then you go to Europe for the summer.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing a little backpacking trip.
Unfortunately, he cannot take an aeroplane because Alaska Airlines put out a ad saying specifically, friendly reminder: raccoons are still not permitted to travel as pets in the cabin.
Well, he wouldn't travel as pet. He would travel as like himself.
As paid seat owner or seat
Yeah.
enjoyer or whatever you call it.
Like, is it a pet if you travel by yourself to go see the world after you have your university degree? Like, I don't think so.
No, but generally it's not a raccoon. Most people who matriculate are human, as are most passengers on Alaska Airlines, I imagine. But that cuts against your cotton candy theory. If he's going to Europe, he's not going to bring cotton candy. He's going to bring like
I mean,
you know
he has to eat something on the plane.
they have food on planes,
That's true.
but he needs like a, a charging adapter and stuff. All his
I get.
devices are American voltage. So
Like this. I'm trying to figure out like how his hand would hold the bindle.
not sure realism is really what you need to go for here, though.
No, but his fingers need to feel like it makes sense. Like it needs to like it needs to make sense, even though the realism is not the main goal. Um. Okay, so on the image is paw is doing this. So here that's under the bindle like this. And then they have little. Do they have thumbs?
Sort of. Let me get you a good image of a raccoon hand. Not really. They got five fingers that one thumbs a little bit, but it doesn't thumb that much. Uh, Let me. I got a good picture for you here. Hey, you still there?
Yeah.
My OBS just crashed.
Oh.
If you cut over to me, I got a raccoon hand for you to look at.
Uh, you ready?
Yep.
And again, let me just turn it on for the good people Instagram. It's higher, shows OBS. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good ref. It's so cute.
So the finger on the right hand side is his thumb.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a little thummy, but it's not like full thummy.
Yeah. Okay, his front paw does this, and then
I just realized I spelled rec in like five places. Date, update. Fixed.
okay, let's remove the raccoon hand. Okay. Then his lower back legs.
I've got the Roku screensaver appearing on my TV now, and I'm waiting to see if Jimothy shows up.
Okay.
I wonder if I had to do an update or something.
I mean, maybe you haven't used it in a while, I think.
Yeah. I'm planning on using that TV a lot more now that we've rearranged my office to have not a second desk that was taking up space. So now I can actually like sit on the couch and watch TV. We are a little bit of housekeeping news. Literally, we are rejigging our living room into our living room slash studio slash treadmill room to no longer be a treadmill room, and getting a new desk for the studio so that we can do proper streaming from there.
Yes. So my goal is to be able to first stream more, but also maybe like, because I think for like full on like planned stream, we're gonna stay at 1 day a week on Thursday. That's because we both have like full-time day jobs, so it's hard to commit to a lot. But I'd like to be able to like sometimes on the weekend when I'm gonna draw, just like quick impromptu like stream where I draw. But it's kind of hard now because I have to dismantle my working desk and build my streaming desk because that's currently the same desk. And that, I mean, it doesn't take that much time, but it's enough that I'm not doing it.
Well, it's definitely friction. So we
Yeah.
have in our former living room now, half the room is like, the art printer and a big drafting table that we do like packing and stuff on, and the other side will now be an actual computer workstation where you can plug in your iPad and stuff, and it's just there for streaming. You
Yeah.
won't have to like disconnect your work, tablets and stuff, and connect to your lights and blah blah blah.
Yeah. And also super useful for just overall like running the business.
Yeah.
Um, because if we have an order and we have to print a label during the day, I'm connected to a VPN when I work because I work from home, and therefore I can't connect to the printer, so I can't print a label, and I have to disconnect, like close my things, disconnect, print, reconnect, and again, it's just friction, so it's annoying. So
So
having that workspace,
that's annoying for you. What's really like debilitating for me is the fact that the printer is in my office, even though I don't print for myself, and our wiring in this 100-year-old building is so shitty that if you have to print and my air conditioner is on, it will kill the power. It'll break the circuit, trip the breaker. So I have to um, you have to message me and be like, "Hey, can I come print now?" And if I'm free and not in a meeting, then I'll say yes, and then I'll get up and turn off my air conditioner, and you'll come over, and then like leave the door open so all the like remaining cold air dissipates. And my office is it's weird. Like there's no airflow, so like when the sun hits, it just warms up. Plus, there's a server rack for all my home lab stuff, so it's like 10 degrees warmer than the rest of the house to begin with. It is a shit show when you have to print,
yeah,
which is going to be super nice when we have the printer in the studio room beside the art printer.
yep.
We're talking about like the paper printer for like printing, like a laser printer, not the fancy art printer. That
Yeah,
one's
yeah, yeah.
not in
The
my
fancy
office.
art printer is in the living room already, but we don't print the label with a fancy art printer because ink is crazy expensive for that printer. So, hey, sub just joined. Hello.
Hey, sub, we're not talking about productivity. We're talking about okay, we are talking about productivity, but the real subtext is that we spent the last few days buying furniture and rearranging our living room.
Yeah,
So it's more DIY home improvement than it is real productivity because we're not productive yet.
it's coming though.
It is coming, and hopefully that'll make it easy to uh, just jump on a stream at more times of day.
Yeah, which is the plan.
If you just joined us, Catherine is drawing Jimothy the raccoon, he's
Who's
gone
everyone's
viral.
drawing? I'm not original here.
No, it's true, but we gotta like sponge off of this trend while we can.
Yeah,
In 6 months' time, no one will like. He'll be like Mu Deng. Like whoever heard of Mu Deng these days?
that's true.
Like Mu Deng's gonna have to open an OnlyFans because they're not able to monetize Mu Deng the normal way anymore.
Okay, I think that's pretty cute. Let's go with that. Let me just
What is the thing on the floor? Oh, sorry, the ground. They call it outside, don't they? What's the thing on the ground underneath Jimothy?
Oh, it's just like where he touches the ground. So like
That
kind
like
of
black spot?
contact shadows like grass. It's for me like this is
Oh,
where the ground is.
no, no, I mean in the photo.
Oh, I don't know what this is. I do not know. It could be a rock, it could be a hole, it could be a hat. No one knows.
Presumably, it's not cotton candy
Presumably. Presumably. Okay.
because
Yeah.
because you were saying that his bindle is full of cotton candy for some ungodly reason.
Yeah. Because that's what he's carrying. I'm just gonna move all of my sketch in one layer so I can collapse it and not have 1,000 layers in the way. Okay, so we don't talk about that layer. That's good. And this is our main layer here. Perfect. Let's start. And I'm very excited going back to the new desk. I'm very excited about having that new space in the living room. I've been wanting that for so long. I'm so excited to like have it up and running.
So actually, if anybody is in the Montreal area and wants a free treadmill and is willing to take it down 3 flights of stairs, contact the Ugly Cat Studio. We have a treadmill. It is packed up now. We don't want it. Uh, if you want to
It's
take
hard
it,
to get
please
rid of a
come.
treadmill.
Like, I don't want to spend like $400 or more calling one of these junk removal services, but like that's what I'm gonna have to do, and it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Not as much as it would suck to like carry that thing down the stairs, but still somewhat.
My trainer was interested in like taking it because he just moved, and she was like, "I'll take your treadmill." Like she works out all the time. She's like, "I'll have a treadmill at home. That's perfect." But she couldn't find anyone to like help her. Like no one wanted to help her carry a treadmill down like 3 flights of stairs. So she's not
You know,
taking it.
if she still wants it, and I'm gonna have to pay for someone to lug it anyways, we should pay someone to lug it to her.
Yeah, but that's gonna be more expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I think the disposal is what you're really paying for. Because the moving, you can get like two like crackheads to do it for like $11, right?
Yeah,
The
maybe.
But like, where's the crackhead going to put the treadmill? That's the problem, right? They famously don't have a lot of storage.
That's true.
So when you call like got junk or whatever, I think it's the disposal that's the thing,
Yeah.
the problem.
Sub saying that running a 5K normally and then on a treadmill is such a great, giant difference. Yeah, I've never actually ran, like, I've ran a 5K, I've ran the 10K and a half marathon. Well, ran. The half marathon mostly walked, to be fair.
Half marathon's 13K, I think.
It's 21K, it's 13 miles.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But I've never done it on a treadmill. Like, I've ran on treadmill, but I don't know how. I think probably like I don't know. I don't know. I
I think
thought.
you've done like an hour of a walk run, hour and a half maybe.
Yeah, but
Max.
I don't know in distance. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think I
so
checked the distance on the treadmill.
it's probably like 6 or 8 kilometers.
Yeah, but it is a huge difference.
Why don't you come here, Sub, and pick up the treadmill and you can show me? I really want to get rid of that treadmill.
Yeah, but let's not invite people into our house.
Well, someone's going to come in to get the treadmill.
I know, but ideally not someone from the internet.
You want me to call people on the phone then?
I want you to get God Junk to come pick it up.
But I'm going to contact them via the internet.
Well, yes.
The problem, Sub, is that it's like 250 kilos, and we're on the third floor with no elevator. So I am not capable of putting it outside. If we were, like, that would be the first thing we would do. It would just be in the back alley where the garbage is collected. People
Yeah,
put
and
furniture
also
there all
like
the
there's
time.
always people walking around like picking the good stuff in the garbage, like with pickups, but taking it down is like just taking it in the house was so hard. Um yeah, there's no way we're taking it down the flights of stairs.
We didn't even want the treadmill in the first place. I ordered a treadmill on during COVID, thinking that I would get in shape while stuck at home, and then it didn't arrive on the date it was supposed to be delivered. So I was like, okay. And then I called the company. I contacted Amazon actually, and they're like, it'll be delivered within a week or two. And then like it didn't get delivered. So then I called and canceled the order, and was like, okay, now I don't have a treadmill. That's fine. And we set up the living room and gym in other ways. And then a month later, it just arrived,
We
like outside
opened
our
the
apartment
door
door.
and the treadmill was outside of the door on the third floor, like in front of our like apartment door. And we're like,
We don't want
um,
this.
yeah. And then
So
Amazon was
I
like, "Well, just keep it. Now we have a free treadmill." And we're like, "Well," like, so we took it in.
eventually we took it in,
Yeah,
and we after a couple of weeks we took it in because we didn't want it in our hallway, and then it stayed in our inside the apartment hallway while I tried to get them to come and like pick it up, They made an appointment to come and pick it up, and they didn't show up again. And then, like 2 months after that, we finally like assembled it.
Yeah.
And
And
I've used it
the
like
main
six
problem is
times.
what?
I've used it like 6 times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how COVID went for 90% of us for sure. And our main issue, like if we had no downstairs neighbors, like I would be a lot more happy to use it. But we have an old building, everything shakes. Like if I walk past my desk, it's gonna shake. Like there's a truck in the street and my desk shakes. So you can imagine how us on a treadmill, our poor downstairs neighbor, how it must have like shook in their house. So it's kind of like we were using it, but like trying to be careful to not use it like, not run full speed, like with all of your weight. It's so it makes it a lot less fun when you keep thinking about like shit, like is like, is their ceiling gonna fall down because we're shaking it too much.
And given the like poor quality of the craftsmanship of this building, our ceiling above the treadmill is falling down because of the rain.
No, that's not true. It's the
The
window
rain.
that is fucking up.
No, but like the area that got plastered. That's
Oh
because
yeah,
of
yeah.
rain
That
leakage.
that's that was on top of yeah. It was somewhere else in the living room, but yeah, the ceiling just collapsed in our living room.
And in our
Like the
bedroom.
plaster, not the ceiling. There was not a hole to the outside, but the plaster just fell.
Also happened in our bedroom.
Yes, that was because of a water leak.
Yeah. But so like my point is that we could cause building damage if we wanted to just by running on that treadmill.
Yeah.
So very lightly used. Anybody who wants it, please come take it. Sub says that we reached 100,000 views on YouTube.
Oh really?
I'm gonna check that
I'm
because
assuming that counts the shorts.
yeah. I mean, we don't have any non-shorts videos.
But we have the lives.
Yeah, those don't count as. I mean, nobody watches them.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
No, it's regular videos where we're really sorely lacking. We have to shoot some like actual content at some
Yeah.
point. Analytics. Let's see here. We've got 179 subscribers now.
Almost 200. That's amazing.
It says here we've had 21,000 shorts views, but I don't know what the timing period of that is.
Half of that is the short about turkeys.
That's true. Yeah, someone's saying that people don't watch our lives, but afterwards the numbers do tick up, and that is true.
Yeah, a little bit. So he's walking in the fog towards, I don't know where he's walking to, but the airport, I guess.
He's going to Europe.
Yeah. So like, I mean, he could maybe take like a ship, like a transatlantic ship.
Yeah, but he's in Seattle. That's going to be a. He's got to go via the canal. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. So he's walking towards
Unless
the
he's
airport.
like he takes a cruise to Russia and then like takes the like Trans-Siberian to get to Europe.
I always wanted to take the Trans-Siberian. Less
I don't
likely
know.
now, but
Yeah, train in Russia doesn't seem like the thing I want to do. So maybe that's unfair. I don't know anything about their railway network. So if you just joined us, Catherine is drawing the famous Jimothy the raccoon, who's been going viral on the social medias in the last few weeks,
And I'm late
and the
'cause-
regular medias, I guess.
yeah, and I'm super late because everyone has already drawn Jimothy. I'm the last
Yeah,
one in the earth to drawing Jimothy. But better late than never.
yeah. Sub says we should post videos once we're monetizable. I think that's true, but I also think we need to post videos in order to get monetizable.
Yeah, I think we'll need to post videos. And I think
And
once,
that's,
yeah,
I think we're going to say the same thing. Then I think we're saying the same thing about the new setup and the new.
yeah. So my plan is to have like place where we can sit and um like film videos there. Because currently we don't have a space to do that either.
Yeah, we have a pretty large apartment, but it is still just an apartment. So without having a proper room set up for studioing, it's been a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
But that's coming very soon. This the only reason that we're not finishing up the setting of the studio right now is because of the stream. So tomorrow evening we'll be doing that.
Yeah.
We got
So
the new table set up and throw away the old table.
yeah, we decided last week that we're like, I think after the stream, we're like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get rid of the treadmill. Let's like, we keep talking about it, so let's do it. So on Friday, Misha was like, okay, I could get like got junk to like come here and pick up the treadmill today, and I'm like, that's it. I took the afternoon off, and I did the whole like we like move stuff around. We moved the treadmill out of the living room. It's now in our bedroom until we get rid of it. um, move stuff around, kind of like, you know, organize, and then planned what furniture we wanted to get to that we needed for the desk and like storage. Um, and then on Saturday we went to IKEA and everything was sold out. So we had to wait. We received our desk and the stuff that we needed yesterday. So yeah, tomorrow is and this weekend
So
is
yesterday evening we spent
yeah.
assembling it all, but that was just in the middle of the room because we have to remove the old furniture first.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say I've got all the boxes thrown away. That was like 52 million acres of forest worth of boxes.
Oh yeah, and also when the ceiling fell in our living room, um, oh, I love going to IKEA and just explore. Misha hates it, but I could like walk in an IKEA for a long time. But yeah, so in the living room, when the ceiling fell, they came to fix it up. So a guy came, started the like, you know, cut a piece of the ceiling, replaced the G-Proc underneath, um, and then left. So because he needed to dry before he could do the rest, but he never came back. And he left a huge tub of plaster, a ladder, and his tools to like do it. And he never came back. And we were lazy, so we did not hound the landlord so the guy would come back and fix the ceiling because we never hung out in the living room. And then
Well, the plaster area that was not well done was also right above the cat's litter box,
yeah,
and the cat didn't complain. So
and we were not really using the living room, so it was like kind of out of our mind, and it was just like this corner. um um Something happens. I can double hear my voice. Okay, it's
is
gone.
it better now? Sorry, I
Yeah.
did something.
Okay. um and it's a weird like our room. Let me get a new layer. So our the living room has a weird shape, like this, and this little like weird corner. Like, what do you put there? Like, it's not like it's less than 45 degrees, so we have the little box in that corner. And this is where the ceiling fell, so that's kind of that triangle ceiling there. And on Friday, I was like, you know what? The guy left a ladder, plaster, and tools, so I'm just gonna replaster the ceiling myself. I've never done it before, but it was fun. So on Saturday, I replastered the ceiling, and I'm so happy I did this because it like I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I keep like forgetting, and then I am busy and I don't do it. And I finally did it. And now we have a nice clean ceiling. And as a payment, I'm just gonna keep the ladder and the tools, um, which is convenient because we didn't have a big ladder, so now we have one. I mean, unless obviously the guy come back and like demand
I
his
don't think
ladder.
those contractors work for our landlord anymore.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I don't think they're coming back. If they do, like obviously, I'm gonna give back ladder. But
I
he
don't know.
left
I
it
would
in
just
our
not
house for
answer the
like two
door.
years. So
Yeah,
yeah,
not
exactly.
the
It's a
most
gift.
professional.
Like, um, but it was fun. I had never plastered the ceiling. I did a really poor job. If you look closely, it looks like shit. But from afar, eh, that's fine. Like if you don't look at it, it
And
blends
no
with the
one
rest
will
of the
because
ceiling.
it's the cat poo corner.
Yeah, it is the poo corner.
Cat poo corner specifically. We don't want to encourage like other kinds of poo besides cat poo in there.
That's true. Okay, let's see the light now. Yeah, I think we're still way too small. We'll get there. We'll get there. I am not too worried. In the meantime, we have fun, so that you know what matters.
Your idea of fun it will never cease to confound me.
I mean, I find it fun.
Yeah, the streaming fine. I'm talking about the plastering.
Oh yeah, I love that
The
stuff.
fact, yeah, you're a DIY kind of person, and I'm not.
Yeah,
Which I guess is good because like you do it yourself happily,
yeah.
and then I don't have to do it. I was very happy that when we assembled all the IKEA stuff, we didn't argue or even get like a little bit annoyed at each other,
Yeah,
which has never happened before. Like it's the standard trope that a couple like, you know, 6 out of 7 divorces happen because he went to IKEA, but it didn't
yeah.
happen
It
to us.
went well.
With without his bandit mask and just like kind of like white splotches on his face, he looks like a possum.
That's true.
I think a possum is something you should draw soon.
Yeah, I think I really need to draw possum. Maybe next week we can do possum week.
Well, we'll see how Jimothy goes. It might take a second.
I'm gonna try to do a quick Jimothy.
I think you should give Jimothy as much time and effort as he deserves.
That is true. But if I take too much time, the like Jimothy craze is gonna be over, and then it's gonna be irrelevant.
The Jimothy craze is already over, and like you did a duck for like 16 weeks. There was no duck craze.
That's true. That's a good point.
Some asked if we'd drawn any birds. We did ducks, geese. Um,
But not really including peacocks or chickens. I have two seagulls. I think that's it. Did I did other birds like outside of the bigger like
you did ducks?
yeah, but I did the wobbly leg seagull.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Geese.
Yes, but I think that doesn't count. Like I think it's in the category of peacocks and chicken.
How is it? How is a duck and a goose in the category of peacock and chicken?
Ugh.
Well, why do you sound like I'm the crazy one here?
Because Yes, you know I'm right.
Ducks, like chicken and peacock, are both kinds of chicken. Turkey as well. Whereas duck and goose are like waterfowl. That's its own thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You're mixing up the landfowl and the waterfowl. Sub says that they have always loved cardinals. I
Yeah,
also think cardinals are cool.
they are.
Cardinals and blue jays. Another one you could do is a hummingbird, like that one we saw in Mexico.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like drawing a hummingbird. I like the little like chubby round birds.
Like a sparrow.
Yeah. Or like the mésange. Was it like
Chickadee.
yeah, possibly.
Yeah, mésange is the chickadee.
Mm.
Or a tit.
Mm.
I think you should do that. Then we could just like the SEO implications are great. I can just have stuff about tits and boobies, and
I guess that's true.
though we might attract the wrong audience. Did you paint a turkey? No, you've painted
Yes.
pheasants.
I did a turkey and I did the
Pheasants.
what, the pheasant, yeah. I did paint a
Those are all
turkey.
chickens.
Yeah.
Turkeys and pheasants are chickens. You know, whether the duck is not a chicken. A peacock could be cool, though a lot of work.
Yeah.
Though if you do the peahen, it's not so bad. He looks ghostly.
Yeah. It's true. Okay. Put my lines a little more opaque so I can see where his mask is. And his little nose. And some white here. And the ears. And the little line here. Woodhouse is currently like lounging on the carpet right behind my computer chair. And he does that often. And a couple times I know I've rolled on him because I found like huge chunk of cat hair on my like neatly like a little roll of like neatly cut like cat hair. So I think sometimes I'll move and like roll back my chair and rip off some hair from poor Woodhouse. But he still does it.
He's not the most cleverest of cats. Are you going to draw the weird black thing on the ground?
No.
So I was looking at like why Jimothy is so, you know, weird.
Mm-hmm.
And it's theorized he has short spine syndrome, which I did not realize was an actual thing. Like I would have expected to have some sort of Greek or Latin name, but no,
Mm-hmm.
it's just short spine syndrome, which I think like feels like you're just describing the symptom, not really saying what the syndrome is. But
Yeah. I discovered today that there was baby pictures of Jimothy.
yeah, as a kit.
It's very cute.
So apparently, short spine syndrome is common in dogs, or common. It's rare, but like it exists in dogs. It does not. It's never been seen in raccoons before.
Hmm.
But like sometimes it's a problem and they don't survive. But if they survive, they seem to be like healthy and happy. Like it's not in pain or anything.
Yeah.
The pictures of Jimothy as a kitten are very cute.
They are. Let's give him a little bit of pink around the eyes. Let's see a little bit of his skin. I don't know if raccoons. I don't think you would see pink, but
I don't think so. I'm gonna Google raccoon pictures. You sometimes see a little bit of white. But it's safest to just not do it.
okay. And then he has like his fur here, kind of squishes his face. There's a line that goes from his ears, like this to his paw, and then here there's more hair smushing his face. And here it's his little mouth. Okay. That's starting to be cute.
The real question now is what fabric pattern you're gonna have on the bindle.
I was thinking the classic red bandana thing.
Like red and white squares.
Yeah, not squares. They're like paisley, I think, with like black and white, like mostly red with like black and white design. Like I'm
Yeah,
sure
okay,
if
I
you
see that.
Google like classic bandana, you'll see what I mean.
I was thinking like Italian American restaurant, red and white. Sub says if we ever do unscheduled streams, we should put it on the schedule, which sounds a little contradictory.
Well, I guess we could last minute just like put it there so like it's clear, but like it's not gonna
Yeah,
be
sure.
like planned.
And it's not going to be soon. It'll be at least a week or two before we think about it, because our studio setup is still in flux.
But
So
like,
maybe we by next week we could do our first new stream in the new setup.
yeah, I think so. I think we aim to have our stream next week in the new setup, and then we'll see how that works. And then if it works well, like maybe like impromptu stream could be sooner rather than later. But it's a bit early for us to say for sure.
Do you? I wanted to ask you: is the new HDMI cable for the iPad working okay?
It works flawlessly. It worked like for the first time. I plugged it in and it worked, and it's been plugged in like it's here and it works. It
It's
has
not
not.
disconnecting.
What?
Not disconnecting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It works really well.
Sweet. Is this bindle going to be like a proper rod, or is it going to be
It's a
like a
branch.
branch?
It's a branch.
I feel like he could have like proper luggage. Like he could have like a nice Monos roller suitcase.
You could.
One of the nice things about doing a famous like animal like this, Jimothy, or like Jonathan the tortoise, is that we don't have to worry about the name.
That's true. I'll give him a little bit of brown in his eyes, just so, like, just so there's a little bit of something. Just a touch. And a little bit of shade around his eyes. I can't see where his eyes are. Or I don't know if I put it the right place. Let's see if I can find another picture with a better res.
I think his eyes are a little like low to the left.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're closer to the middle of the. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll redo his eyes.
Are you gonna redo, or can you just like copy paste and move?
I could, but I feel like now it's not in the right angle. So I'm just gonna remove it. Eyes
You
is
took away his
gone.
eyes.
Yep. And then I'm gonna do a new one. It's gonna be here, and it's gonna be more facing like, oops, facing forward.
We have hit 1 hour.
Yeah. It might be a two-parter.
Yeah, I'm thinking it will be. I gotta go pick up my Amazon packages from downstairs. Now, what did I buy from Amazon? I do not remember. I think it was garbage bags.
Do you like his eyes better now?
I think it's in the right spot more now. I wish someone would brush him. His hair's all disheveled.
He's not that disheveled. He looks really soft.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not soft, but he could be smooth and brushed. Looks like he would appreciate a brushing. I'm still so weirded out that I can hear like trucks go by from your office and not from mine.
Yeah. I think his back legs anyway, are kind of getting darker at the bottom, so we'll do that. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like a base coat of color for the bindle, and then I think we're gonna stop it for tonight, and that's gonna be there's gonna be a part 2 next week. What is
Sub
Woodhouse
is
doing?
asking what else doing. Yeah,
I think he is eating now. His food deployed 4 minutes ago, and I think I hear him eating in his at his bowl.
we could even in the new setup in the studio room move Woodhouse's food to be visible on camera so people could see him.
Well, yeah, or have a like a Woodhouse cam.
Yeah, move one of the water fountains in there maybe too, so he can be attracted to it on camera.
Do you think we can link to one of our security camera? 'Cause there's one
Not,
like on it. We could put
not
one on his cat food, and then we could.
yeah, I think we could. The the webcams in the house are encrypted though. I need to
Mm,
like make a system to put them on the same network. They're on their own like private network that can't be accessed from anything else.
well, I guess we could share a screen with the.
No, that's have ass backwards. We can add like I just need to like poke a hole in the firewall so we can add it as a source in OBS, and we can totally do it.
That could be fun. A little like security cam footage of Woodhouse eating.
Well, it would just be cam footage. It's not really
Yeah,
security cam.
that's true.
Sub says it's the Woodhouse Deluxe experience,
Yeah.
and that's totally true. And that's the video stream that we put onto OnlyFans and make the money. So what are you doing now? You said you're putting a base coat on the bindle.
Yeah, I'm just putting some color on the bindle so I have a first approximation of like what it's gonna be, for like thumbnails and post image purposes.
With
Um,
the like bright orange red color that it is now, it looks like not so much a bindle, but like he's putting up like surveying flags.
Oh, what happened to the background playlist? It's very simple. I forgot to turn it on. Let me.
Well, there's no point now. We're signing off in like a minute.
Yeah, I just forgot to do it. So
This is the professional kind of thing you can expect from the Ugly Cat Studio.
I was busy trying to figure out which Jimothy pose to do, and I completely forgot. Like my window was open for the music, and then I forgot to turn it on. We are professionals. Okay, I think for today it's not so bad. Um, so yeah, I think we'll call it now, and we'll keep going next week, and we will finish Jimothy next week.
In our new studio environment, hopefully.
Yes.
Well,
So
thank
the
you,
background's gonna
everybody.
change. What?
I was trying to sign off and you interrupted me. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, thank you everyone for stopping by. Smash all of the buttons. Visit the website, all of the things, and
TheUglyCat.com
yes.
is the
And
website.
we'll be back next week with more Jimothy. Have a good week,
Bye, everybody.
everyone. Bye.